Let's Talk World show here in Las Vegas at the Art House Theaters, where if you mention social media shows, you get 20% off your check off this 5-star restaurant and upscale theater. Thank you all. Thank you for sticking with us. And my next guest, she is how do I describe a socialite, a wonderful, loving person. This is Lynne Mcandrews here, and thank you for joining us so much. Thank you for being here. Yeah. So, I would like to. One thing that I love about this beautiful lady is, without people that support shows, Vegas shows, it's very difficult because there's a certain amount of people, and of course, right now with coming off the end of the pandemic, we should say, and how we don't have a lot of European travelers here. It's sometimes it becomes difficult to get people to come to your shows. One thing I really appreciate about you is, instead of just going to all the busy shows or the ones that are already sold out, you are so generous with your time and loving that you'll support the ones that might be having a hard time getting people to their shows, or a little bit more difficult because there's only so many places. One person could only be in one place at a time, right?
Yeah.
So I want to ask you how this got started. How long have you been supporting people?
Well, when COVID started, I would say, first, actually, I started years ago when my husband was alive, but mostly we followed Eldon Hunt.
Oh, yeah.
And then my husband passed away 2.5 years ago, and I didn't want to stay home, and I loved music, and so I just started going to the various smaller places where the local musicians.
So Eldon Hunt is the country superstar. He's such a nice guy. Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and everybody was quarantined, although there was a couple places that we could go, and only a couple places that the musicians could also go. So that's where I went, and I met several wonderful entertainers. And then as things began opening, before that also, I decided I would have a party so that some of the entertainers could go and the people would have somewhere to go. So I talked to him at Miller's Tavern in Summerlin and had my first party there. Originally, we could only have 25 people. So those that couldn't come were disappointed. So I said, okay, no problem. We'll have another party. So the second party, I could have 50 people. But the 25 that came the first time wanted to come again. So I had those that couldn't come, and then those that could come, and then we had another party. And then there was no limit, so I could have from 50 to 75 people.
So you're a show producer. You put this together, and then what was that like? What were those? Because
Well, originally the first party was a birthday party. Then it was just a party and an open mic for the entertainers. So the various entertainers would come and get behind the mic, and they would entertain for all the people. Wow. And it was just wonderful.
It sounds wonderful. If you have another one, let me know.
November 17th, I'm having another one at Miller's Tavern.
Where's Miller's Tavern?
It's on Del Webb Boulevard in Summerlin.
That's Sun City.
Right.
Oh, right. That's a beautiful area there. Yeah.
November 17th. So
and that's going to be what time to what time?
5 to 9. Open mic for entertainers. And
fantastic.
We try to keep it reservations only because we run out of seats.
Sounds like it. Each one keeps getting bigger and bigger.
It does, and it's a lot of fun.
So I met you at one of the venues that hosts a lot of great entertainers. That's Tuscany. I believe it's the first time that I met you.
Probably.
And there, who's there right now? I mean, weekly, it's kind of, isn't there
Rita Lim on Sunday, Craig Canner on Monday. Tuesday, I think they just had Ashley Fuller was there. And Michael Nugent's there also on Tuesdays. Wednesday is Ann Martinez, I believe.
Oh, love her. She's wonderful. Yeah.
Thursday, the Nevada Room, Kelly Clinton, but
Yeah.
also at Skyline Casino in Henderson is Jimmy Ellis, and he's a fabulous entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
So Kelly's room is very full, so she doesn't need me,
Mm-hmm.
but Jimmy does. So
you go out there.
So Thursday, I'm going to Jimmy.
See, that's so sweet. Is to I know if I was an entertainer and you came out to support me, if my shows weren't as busy as other ones or something, that's just really it shows your heart.
Yeah.
It really, I'm sure they appreciate it so much.
Well, and the different entertainers come to my parties, so how can I not go?
Sure.
So sometimes I might go to 2 or 3 different places in a night,
Mm-hmm.
but.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen you over at the Mint, right?
Yeah.
What happens over? Who do you support over there?
Oh, the Crooners show,
Right.
Dean and Mala, and oh gosh.
And that's on what night is that? Because they do like an open mic.
Well, they do an open mic on Tuesday night too, from 9 to 12.
What I find interesting with theirs is the open mic, but it's with a band.
Yeah.
There's a band there, and
and it's not the same band. It's various entertainers that will come in and
mm-hmm.
play the different instruments, and it's a lot of
And
fun.
some of the newer folks that are come to Vegas haven't been here long. I've seen them over there.
They do. They
and
come,
then they practice
they
their
sing,
craft.
Yeah.
People get to know them that way. So
Yeah,
Mark
that's great.
Culpepper,
Oh, he's fabulous.
right? Yeah, he's a great country singer, but also he used to study opera before, didn't he?
And he sings opera.
And he
He's
sings opera.
fabulous.
Yeah, and he's a young, good-looking, real tall guy. I mean, he's
Yeah.
very talented. And
He
then I
is.
believe Andrew Lee, who's
Andrew
new.
Lee is new to town. He's
So
another good-looking one.
he's known as
The Sinatra Man.
the Sinatra Man.
And
or
he's
Sinatra,
great.
yeah.
And, oh gosh, he has a show on Friday night at Spaghettos now.
Mm-hmm.
I
I heard he's singing also, or he sings sometimes. Mark Mancuso, who is love that guy, great saxophone player. Doesn't he have something?
Bella Vita.
Well, is that outside?
Outside every Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Bella
And what
Vita.
time is that?
I think Martin starts at 1 to 4. Sometimes he'll start earlier.
Uh-huh. So Martin will be playing the saxophone, and then Andrew,
And then
the
Andrew
Sinatra
Lee will
guy, will be.
come and sing. And
But he doesn't just sing Sinatra, right? Doesn't he sing other?
and then Lambestein,
Lambestein.
he'll come and sing.
And Lambestein is. I saw him at an Italian American club, and he's fantastic performer.
He's great.
So
He's also one of the crooners now.
Okay.
Oh gosh, trying to remember them all.
Mhm.
There's Mark Giobbi. Oh, he's fabulous.
He is amazing.
Mark on Saturday. Sal.
Mhm. So
was
Mark
just-
Giobbi is where on Saturdays? Or?
He's at Skyline Casino in Henderson,
Mhm.
and various entertainers will come in
Mhm.
and sing. He'll let them on stage and sing.
Mhm.
And then, oh gosh, there's Sal. Sal was just at Ichabod's on Monday, but he's going to be at Spaghettos on Wednesday.
Spaghettos, right? That's Sal Santiago, who's a one-man band entertainer. He's wow. He is. Yeah, I saw him. Dana Day had taken me over to Salud the first time we saw him. He was just wow. He's an
and
amazing
then Mike
entertainer.
Fidel.
Mike Vidal.
Mike Vidal.
I met him through Dana as well. Yeah.
He'll be Friday at Skyline.
He's really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
good.
the Energizer Bunny, right? But he's also he'll dance Latin. and-
Lambestein, I think. Well, Lambus was on Fridays at Spaghettos, but now that Andrew's there, he's on Saturday now.
Saturdays.
Okay,
Wow.
Lambus is trying to keep up with it.
I know. Do
I
you
have
have like
my-
a schedule book or
at
a
home, my calendar.
I would think just to be able to remember who is what. And then our mutual friends, Scythe and Deanne, they have that.
Yeah, their show tonight at Salute.
That's what time? Is that Salute? I think it's
Reservations for dinners at 5:30. I think they started 6.
so like 6 to 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's
and that's at Salute.
wow. And then I see you over at the Dennis Bono show at South Point.
Yes.
That's
Thursday.
I think that show is so inspiring because it's such a huge venue that holds like 300 people
That's great.
or
That's
so.
a lot of fun.
And we see a lot of the wonderful Vegas performers like Lanny Counts, and I mean it's endless the amount of talent there.
Right.
Yeah, and then they usually, I've noticed recently, they usually kind of come over to the Nevada room, Miss Tennessee, and so sometimes it's a real treat to see them on the Dennis Bono show and hear what they do, and then come out to Nevada room with Tennessee and Kelly Clinton sit-in show and see them perform again, and it's like, wow, you feel, it's amazing. So I'm not going to put you on the spot with this, but a little bit, is there a particular artist that, for whatever reason, really, that you hold very dear? I'm sure they're all very important to you, and you're important to them, because without your support, without the audience, there is no star. So,
well, my best bud is Pureza Mala.
Yeah?
Mala. She is my heart.
And she does a Selena tribute.
She does.
Right? Yeah, and she's
great.
And the wonderful thing about her is she is so busy doing things. She's a hustler. I mean, she's always doing different things, and sometimes multiples in a day. But she's taking care of her mother as well, right?
Yeah.
Who's going through Alzheimer's. So.
And my husband, who had passed away, he had Alzheimer's. So
there's that.
So there's that.
We had Dean and Mala on here before, and when Dean wasn't feeling well, Mala was here, and we talked about her mom, and we were both tearing up here because it was just like, the strength it takes to take care of someone that you love so much, declining at the same time, being in front of the audience multiple times a day, and putting that off to the side and being happy and loving, and it's wonderful.
It's tough.
It's tough. It sure is. We're thankful for all the wonderful musical acts and musicians we have here, but once again, without people like you that support them and that befriend them and are important to them, because a lot of their livelihood depends on it. So
and mine depends on them.
Yeah,
they're important
to me. It's great. It's a exchange. Yeah. What a blessing. So, okay, folks, we're going to end our Let's Talk World show. Miss Lynne Mcandrews here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate you here. So, thanks. We'd like to thank our other guest today, Mitch Adams with Legends of Concert, Stars in Concert in Tennessee from the Nevada room. A lot of good things going on there, and I'd like to thank my executive producer. I'm back in my country. See, it's just coming back out. Our executive producer, Pureza, and our sound engineer, Miss Dana Day today. So thank you so much. And Lynne Mcandrews, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. And yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So join us again next week. We'll be at 12 to 1 o'clock on Let's Talk World.